This is Vukila, a professional boxer from Cape Town whose journey started in a small boxing gym in the Townships where he grew up. Today, that same gym is helping the next generation and the kids in these townships to stay away from gangs, crime, and life on the streets through boxing. And this week, he stepped into the townships, learned more about the reality of life there, visited the gym where Vukila first started boxing, and worked on finding ways to support both the gym and the kids growing up around it. But there's so much more to the story than we could fit into one video. So in this interview with Vukila, you hear the full conversation where he talks about his boxing career, his upbringing, how he got shot, and the reality of growing up in communities like these.
My name is Vukila. They used to call me Old Bones when I was still boxing. In the ring, they used to call me Old Bones.
Old Bones?
Old Bones, yeah.
Why? Why did they call you that?
Yeah, because I grew up very, very thin as a young kid. I started boxing here in Cape Town. Everything started here in boxing. But now, I'm no longer a professional boxer. I'm a professional boxing coach. Coming to Cape Town was already on boxing because I started when I was 8 years. So came to Cape Town looking for a gym. I found the gym, got the gym, then continue with my boxing.
Was that the gym we went to, the KBA gym?
Yes. So we've been boxing from 8 years till 18. Then 18 we turned professional.
You were 16 and you moved to Khayelitsha. What changed for you? Like, what was the difference of living in the Eastern Cape and coming to Khayelitsha?
In the Eastern Cape, we stay in our grandparents' houses, which is it's better housing than Khayelitsha.
Mm-hmm. We drive from Cape Town to Stellenbosch, whatever, from luxurious to a luxurious place, and on the way we see the shacks, right? We see the whole like for us it's like similar to what we see in Brazil, for example, like the favelas. You see just the shacks. Like, I always, when I drive through it, I just feel bad myself. It's like, okay, just because you were born in a different place, you just have a completely different experience of this life. But can you maybe take us with you, like, how is it actually like to live in a shack, like in that place?
In that place, it's crime in the shacks.
Yeah.
People get raped, people get killed every day, people get robbed, people get stabbed, people get mugged. So a gunshot is becoming like a norm. To make your child grow up into that situation, it's not an easy thing, because you must always on the look after your kids. You must always take your kids to school. You must always go take them back home. You see, and when it's raining, the shack is raining. You see, when it's windy, the dust comes inside. When it's winter, it's very cold in the shack. Sometimes the water comes inside, then you have to leave your bed and trying to look for the space where you can do your thing and sleep, you know. It's not a good place where you can say, okay, my kid can grow up there. You guys only share like with a ceiling board. So everything that is happening next door, you
hear it.
You hear it.
Yeah. So
even if they're swearing at next door, you're staying here with your kid. Your kid listen to all of those fighting and swearing, and you know.
Yeah.
So it's not a good experience, to be honest. Every day you wake up telling yourself, like, one day I want to change the situation. One day I want to change my situation. So that's what keep you going, you know, in everything that you do.
The faith of one day.
One day I want to get out of this place. If you work, I want to work more harder. If you study, I want to start more harder to take myself out of this situation. Me and my brothers, we grew up in the church. So my mom will take us to church at a very early age. Mm-hmm. So we grew up in church, and then we do the sport at the same time. So combining church and the sport, that combination can build a kid.
Yeah.
No, it's not that I don't have my own mistake that I did back in the days. I was also tempted.
Yeah.
I was also tempted because we grew up with people that doing bad stuff, and you're coming from a home that they give you respect at home, you know. But when you go outside to play with other kids, they show you some stuff that you don't know. Then you wanna try, you know. So that That's how the situation is there. And you know, and my mom was always telling me to work hard for yourself. You work hard for your own. You don't go around and ask people favors. You don't go around and ask people money or whatever the case is. If you want money, you work for it. If you wanna buy yourself a pair of shoes, you have to work for it. As a result, me, I was at grade 10, but I was already working on weekends. After school on Friday, go to work. Saturday, Sunday, I'm at work. Monday, go back to school. Monday to Friday, go back to school. So I was already buying myself clothes while I was still at high school. So the important part, don't surround yourself with the bad people. Don't surround yourself with a group of people that you see they're not going the way you want.
When was the moment that it changed for you? Because you have been there, you have literally been at the bottom, if I can call it like that. So when was the moment you changed your life, basically? Because now we're sitting in this gym, you're training here and you're training in Sea Point as well. So you made it happen, like you got out of it. But when was the moment you saw the change?
The moment I turned professional, I became a paid fighter.
Yeah.
I was still fighting like 4 rounds then. Then I told myself that now I'm doing boxing. If you're smoking and drinking, you can die in the ring. So I've decided, okay, to achieve this thing, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not with girls, hanging out with girls. I'm focusing on the sport. From then, it worked for me because from then I never lost a fight. I had like 25 fights,
Always. No losses.
No losses. I only lost after I got shot.
You very casually say, I got shot, but of course it's a big event happening in your life. Can you maybe bring us to that? Like, what happened?
No, it was 15th of January, 2018, back then. I was coming from the hospital to see my newborn child. Coming back home, I'm working on my own. Coming back home, when you notice that your door is open. When you get inside, there's people inside waiting for you already. So I see these 3 guys carrying the gun and 2 guys carrying some knives. So they started grabbing me, asking for the phone, asking for the TV, for the clothes. And they're busy trying to step me, but I'm running away, you know. So on their way out, they took the jackets and the shoes and everything, my phone. And on their way out, they're starting to shoot. They shot 2 times. They shot, they missed, they shot again, then they got my leg. At the moment, I'm laying down there, I'm freezing. Then I'm telling myself that my career is over. That's the first thing that came into my mind. My career is over. But luckily enough, my neighbors heard what happened. Then they saw the guys leaving. Then they came to open for me.
And they didn't even take anything?
On their way to the car, they dropped the stuff. You know. And that time, bear in mind, I was selected to go fight on the other Mohammedi trophy thing that were happening in England. So that was January. I was supposed to go overseas on March for the first time going overseas. But then my name was one of the names that were supposed to go there. But then I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't go.
How were the days after that? Like,
I stayed in hospital for 2 weeks. They told me that, okay, I'm gonna be able to walk again. But then I couldn't believe them because the leg was so bad.
Yeah?
I break the bone totally, the femur out. So
it was like a big bullet because it was
it's a big bullet, bro. It's a big bullet. It's like this big.
And went it through, or
it went through and break the bone. Then my leg was only hanging with the skin because it break the whole bone. So they had to put the screws and the pin from my hip to here to bring the pin is still here.
So you're extremely blessed in a way that you can still walk.
I can still walk.
Yeah.
Even the doctors, they said they can't believe this because there's a vein that is going through. Yeah, if the bullet hit that or even a knife, then you die. You see, and it's on my left. So it's a blessing that I can still walk. You see, so I'm grateful.
Yeah. How long did it take in total? So from the moment you got shot?
From 2018 till 2021.
3 years
Yes,
from the moment you got shot until you could
yes,
walk again.
3 years. By 2021, I could walk. Then I did the bike thing at the gym. I was still at PFA in Cape Town. Got some physios, fixed my leg. 2021 later, I got a boxing match again. I was told I want to step in the ring again. I was not walking straight, still limping. But I said, nah, I believe I still have boxing. Until 2025, I went to Mexico. I lost a fight there, and then I said, nah, I think that's it. I'm done. Because I hate losing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not used to lose. Then suddenly I'm losing because of, I'm fighting. My leg is not so, but I'm fighting thinking of, what if something can happen to this leg?
So you're afraid.
So so I'm fighting with my leg and I'm fighting with the opponent. So I'm like, nah, it's not gonna work like this.
Initially, your response was, okay, fuck, I'm fucked. I cannot pursue my dream anymore. But what is a new dream? Like, why are you still waking up every day? What is the fire inside of you?
The fire inside me, man, I can never rest. I can never rest until I produce some champions myself. That place I wanted to be. I want to bring some few boys to that place.
Yeah.
That I wanted to be. And I'm not going to rest before that thing happens. So what keeps me going is that, one, in my life, I don't want to go back to where I sleep without eating. There's no food in the cupboard. Two, I want to produce champions. I want to be the best coach. I want to get those hours like I'm the best coach because I'm producing champions.
Yeah. Are you producing champions? We've seen some potential. Like, do you see some guys who are like...
a lot.
Yeah?
A lot. I have a professional now, a professional fighter.
Yeah.
That is a Western Cape champion, you see, and is a WPF international champion. So that's quite a lot. I'm smiling every day.
How is it to see him on the same stage you were once on and now seeing...
It's making me very proud of myself and very proud of him as well.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, I never thought in my life I'm going to be a coach. I was like, I'm going to be a boxer and I want to be a world champion. To be honest, I'm going to be honest with you now. After I got shot, I didn't just pick myself up and go to the gym.
Of course.
Nah, I went through a lot. After I got shot, I was on crashes, but I was drinking on crashes because I was stressing, bro. And sometimes I would lock myself in the room thinking about committing suicide because my life from here just went down and go back to my mom. And, I can't do anything now. I can't work for myself. I can't do. So it was really, really, really painful, my brother. And
yeah. If you could go back to that specific moment and tell yourself something, what would you say to that version of yourself?
I will say, my guy, this is not how you do things. This is not how you do things. Yeah, you gotta get up and make some plan B. And that's what I did. I didn't go to the therapist and speak to someone. I counseled myself. I spoke to myself. I'm like, bro, you're not gonna live like this.
Yeah.
I found the guys looking for the job to being a boxing trainer. I went there, I was still on one crash. Imagine, one crash, but still holding bed. Still holding bed, just to get something.
Yeah.
Just to get something. Yeah, no one told me what to do. No one counseled me. I did it myself.
What I stand for always is, I believe always in taking ownership instead of being in this victimhood mentality. Mm-hmm. And speaking to you, you're a perfect example of someone who not necessarily got dealt the best cards, but still taking full ownership and control over your destiny and the place where you want to go to. What do you see like the difference between the kids who are coming to KBA and to the gym in Khayelitsha and the kids who stay out in the street? What is the visual difference for you?
If I can take a kid coming from KBH, Khayelitsha, and take a kid that is doing nothing,
it's a world of
staying in Khayelitsha doing nothing. 10-year-old, same age, put them here. Ask, how are you, man? Hear the way they reply. Mm-hmm. and ask this one, how are you? Hear the way they reply. You can tell from the start of the conversation that these kids are not the same. There's a lot of kids that I know that they were staying in my area in Khayelitsha, growing up in front of my eyes, but now they're smoking dick and all of these drugs. They're getting beaten up by the community because of the stealing people's stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's kids that I know, they grow up in front of my eyes in the gym. They now, if they quit boxing, they're now focusing on their studies. Others, they're now at church, but they started at boxing, you know? Others, they're still trying to be the champions in boxing. You see, so there's a huge difference, man.
Yeah.
There's a huge difference. If your child is not at home, he doesn't listen to the parents, take him to the boxing gym. To the boxing gym, we're not gonna play around with him there. We're gonna put a glove on him, put a glove on someone at this age, say, okay, you wanna fight your mom? Come fight here. Here's your buddy.
Yeah.
We know he can't fight yet. This one, he knows how to fight. Then they're gonna beat him.
Then they get humbled.
They're gonna humble you.
Yeah.
Then you say, okay, if you wanna change that behavior, you must be here.
Yeah, I was looking when we were outside and you were doing the crunches, like the ab crunches.
Yeah.
The whole floor was covered by all the kids. So it's just, if you want to get more kids to the gym, then we need a bigger space, right?
And then we need a bigger space, and then you need equipment. So it will make a huge difference because if people will see the equipment now and people will see the big space.
You want to be there.
You see, they want to be there. They want to, you know.
It was already now like they immediately wanted to get the gloves on and they start.
Yeah, because some, they're not going to the gym because, or maybe they later like, oh, maybe I'm not going to get the gloves today. Maybe someone else going to get the gloves today. You know, then they end up sitting home not going. You see, because they want to punch, they want to box.
Yeah.
You see, yes, they're doing the exercises, but they want to box. Those kids you saw there, that's not the number. There's a lot of kids that they were not there.
Yeah.
You see, but if we can have a bigger space, they can come.
Bigger impact. Yeah.
They can come and trust me. I'm not saying all of the kids that were there are gonna become a champion.
No.
But a lot from those kids can become the champions because they have potential and they have the talent.
Again, you're doing beautiful work, and I'm happy to do anything to contribute to that and to make your dream come true as well. Your second dream.
We'll appreciate that, man. We'll appreciate that.
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Thank you so much, my G. Back in the day, I would have sit on myself there and ask myself, but why me? Why me? Always, why me, God? Why me? See, but now I understand why me.
You got the answer.
Yeah, I understand why me. You know, 'cause I'm like, okay, if it's not me, then who?
But you know the chances of us crossing paths and sitting here in this gym, it's so small, so it cannot be something else than that it was meant to be, right?
Exactly.
And you having this story to tell and being the voice of such a big group is extremely important, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank
100%.
You so Thank you so much, man.
I'm already looking forward to coming back next year. And,
I'll appreciate.
my goal is to be of help of what you do. So
I'll appreciate that, man.
most people don't even look. They don't care, right? It's like, oh, let me live my life and we can rent these beautiful cars and enjoy the beautiful that South Africa has to offer. And I do it myself as well, right? I enjoy my life as well because why not? Like I am in a position, but at the same time, while I'm doing it and I'm driving past what is happening, I just cannot ignore it. It's just it's something inside of me. Even though when I'm in Barcelona and I see homeless people with their children on the street, it just hurts my heart in a way. I'm like, I could have been that person. So if I was that person, I would have wished that someone would help, like a hand as well, like help me out in that situation. So I don't know where it comes from. I just cannot ignore it in a way.
And I thanks God, man, for giving us you as a good person and someone that has got a beautiful heart and think of someone else. Yeah, no, we thank God for that.
Sometimes I think as well, like, what can I even make a difference? Me as one person, as one individual, right?
Yeah.
But I think,
you already did.
Yeah.
You already did, my brother.
I know you now as a person, you would never ask for help, but I will. So for everyone who is watching this video, like if you're seeing this and you can find yourself in the story of Vukila and the kids and you've seen it all, like I just want to ask you that every small thing helps, and we are going to make sure that my mission now is to help those kids and to make sure that you can build those champions and that you can live your dream and that we can get those kids off the street. And I need more people for it. So if you're seeing this video, then all the help is more than welcome.